This is wild. Bungie has just issued their massive ban wave to all of the cheaters and those benefiting from cheaters in the world's first Desert Perpetual contest mode. If you don't know, we previously covered a story where about 600 teams cleared contest in the 48-hour time span, but afterwards, once the API went live, when we were able to look at each and every individual team, it was obvious there were quite a few cheaters. In fact, about 70% of those teams had cheated, so 400 teams were removed from the raid hub lists, removed from raid report, and those are just third-party sites. But would Bungie actually take action was been a topic that a lot of people have talked about. They confirmed that they would take action, and so then we've been waiting for a confirmation. Exactly who's going to get banned here? Is it going to be the cheaters? Is it going to be the people that benefited from playing with cheaters? How exactly would Bungie know that they knew? Like, the part of the problem is that people could say that they just joined in on a lobby, they didn't know the guy was cheating, and all of a sudden the boss fell over. What could they have done? How would they know, right? And so now we have an answer here from Bungie. We have issued a ban wave against fire teams who were found cheating during the Desert Perpetual contest mode. This ban wave includes players who benefited from cheaters in their fire team. So there you have it. Even people that benefited from cheaters are getting banned. Breaking our code of conduct, including cheating during contest difficulty or other activities, is a bannable offense, and players intentionally benefiting from cheating can also be subject to punishment. Full details for the code of conduct, and that's it. So now we need to follow up with some of the people that we saw were at least benefiting from this and see just exactly how many of them got banned. There is kind of a tightrope that Bungie has to walk here with this, because there may be some instances where some people didn't know, like maybe just one exact boss clear got killed. But if you cleared, in my opinion, it was that if you cleared all 4 boss encounters in contest with a cheater, you were aware, right? You were very aware. You kept loading in and kept playing with the cheater, and they kept blasting you through each encounter. And so if you did that, if you cleared all 4 encounters, you probably deserve the ban. If maybe you only had one, here's the problem, is that there are also people that are, they have jobs, they're older people. These cheaters can sometimes lie, say that they were, we found a new strat that could, cheese the boss, things like that, right? And so there's going to be some interesting stories that break from this. I'll be following it very closely in regards to every cheater that was banned and all of the people that played with them, and we'll see just exactly how thorough it is. Did all 70% of those people that benefited and cheated get banned altogether? Because if so, that's like over 2,000 bans that just happened in one singular instance. Like Bungie literally Thanos snapping all of these cheaters in just a moment. It's a pretty crazy story, something that we've never actually seen or expected in Destiny's history, and it's largely in part due to the raid being 4 bosses, right? Because it's 4 bosses and cheaters can shoot bosses through their immunity shields, they're able to clear raids like these much easier. So it would be wise for Bungie to kind of learn from this and understand that there needs to be encounters kind of like the Verity encounter in Salvation's Edge, where it's all puzzle and you can't just blast through as a cheater. You have to like learn the puzzle and just like figure out the mechanics of the puzzle in order to get through. And that stopped a ton of cheaters from clearing Salvation's Edge. But because there was nothing like that in Desert Perpetual, they were able to blast through. And not only did they clear 70%, they also got world's first. If you haven't seen my most recent video, they actually cleared faster than Team Nuts, and Bungie had to remove them from the API. So this entire debacle is making Bungie's life a living hell when it comes to game development and clearing all these cheaters. They have had to spend countless developmental hours clearing the API, banning all of these cheaters, thoroughly going through and deciphering who's cheating and who's playing with cheaters. It's been a ton of work, right? All of this is happening as well because the anti-cheat currently in Destiny 2 is some hot garbage. It's some hot garbage. It is not doing its job as intended, and it's making Bungie's life miserable, and it's making the raids and really everything in Destiny 2 pretty crazy. So the cheating epidemic continues, and at least Bungie is cracking down on it. This should at least highly de-incentivize people to play with cheaters once they realize that if you are caught playing with a cheater or knowingly benefiting from playing with a cheater, that you could lose your whole entire account. People will be smarter to leave the fire team as soon as they realize they see some guy flying around, or if the Guardian blows up to 100 times normal size, or if the boss gets one hit. It's time to just get out of that fire team quick, okay? Don't sit in there and benefit from playing with cheaters, because you can get banned too. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below. And that's a wrap on this one. We'll see you in the next one. Later.